Hey everybody, Renegade68 here with some more Let's Play. I wonder, can you see the blue circle? I guess I'll find out afterwards. Let's Play Ever 17 Out of Infinity Blind. Last time, water and a bit too many dick jokes. But I mean, it's this game, right? All the girl, okay. Me and you are running away. When is that joke ever gonna get old? I don't know. That's so weird that her name is Y-O-U. That's my first time seeing a name being that. Like, I've seen Y-U or Y-U-U, but like Y-O-U. Anyways, we're gonna run. The corridor stretched in a gentle arc so that the far end was not visible. Alright. Nice music, I like it. Cool. The scenery was repetitive, and I began to have delusions that I was running in place. Where in the world am I right now? Well, you're on the lemur ship, but as for the actual section, I'm not entirely sure. How far do I have to run? I just had to trust in you and chase after her back. Wait, is she still holding my hand, or am I just running after her now? Because, I mean, if she really wanted to make sure I was okay, she'd be holding my hand, man. But the way they're wording that just now, I think that means she let go of his hand? Because he wouldn't have to chase her if she was still holding his hand. Well, I mean, I guess he should try to keep up, but no, just let her drag him all the way. Suddenly, you turned right. Inertia kept me going forward. Afraid I would miss the truth, I grabbed the hand with my hand, yanking myself around and chasing after you again. I'm gonna catch you. The route had become straight. Immediately to the left, a green-colored sign for emergency stairs was lit up. A green-colored sign? Isn't stuff like that red-colored usually? Like the red flashy things? I don't know. Below the light was a closed door. You jumped toward the door's handle. Oh shit. Oh, that's cute. Herf! Herf! Aw, does she need a man's touch? Then again, I'm also kind of wimpy, aren't I? The other guy'd probably be more manly. Probably. This is stiff. This is such an easy opportunity for a penis joke. You was desperately trying to turn the handle. It won't open? It'll open for sure. I'll make it open. Oh yeah, that persistence, I like it. Don't just stand there, get over here and help me. Spurred by her words, I firmly grabbed onto the handle. I tried with all my might to turn it in the direction of the arrow that said open. Damn, what's with this? It's because I'm so wimpy too. It won't budge an inch! It was stuck fast, almost as if it had been welded shut. It didn't look like it would move to the right or left. Well, only way to go is up, right? Or wait, can it only go left and right? Then we have a problem. I'm trying to turn it when I say ready, go. Oh, in unison? Oh, this sounds like a plan. Then again, 0 plus 0 is still 0, so let's hope neither of us is 0? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a phrase I haven't heard in a while, but yeah. What was it? Ikuyo or something? I don't know. And go! With that, I threw my complete weight onto the handle. Damn! Open! Did it work? Just then it happened. My boner popped out of my pants! Oh shit, don't look! A sound arose up as if from inside my pants, echoing heavily from inside my pants. Where else would it be echoing from? You and I relaxed our grips and looked at each other. I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe if we wait here for a while, we can get a better listen to it. And that's shaking. Ooh. The walls shook. And they're starting to dim. The lights are dimming. A small vibration shook the handle we grabbed. The lights in the ceiling flashed irregularly. The metal mesh floor was clanging against itself. An earthquake? No, a seaquake. It couldn't be. We're not on the earth. Well, I mean, we are, but we're like connected through water. We're underwater. We're in the middle of the ocean, after all. Turbulence. The vibrations gradually increased in intensity. The squeaking sound of steel against steel shocked our ears. Usually it's metal against metal, but I'll take steel against steel. You and I held our breath, waiting still. We tried to focus, sharpening our senses, our eyes wandering the void. A low growling sound. Like the groan of a monster. Dun dun dun. A monster. Approaching. Monster? Well, it's a bad thing I never played Monster Hunter. Never got into that game, but, meh. I played a demo of one of the games, and I just did not like it at all. A voice filled hate and rage turned to a howling roar, sending shivers up my spine. Where's that coming from? A voice? Wait. Oh, wrong one. This one. A voice filled with hate and rage? I think that's what that means. A voice filled with hate and rage. So, somebody screaming for help, I guess? Or unless they're attacking someone, and that's why they're roaring, because they're announcing their attack like a dummy. Huh? Where? Where is that coming from? The screaming? What? Yu's voice approached to scream. Oh, of course, it's from you. I should have known better. It's from you, Yu. Yu Hakusho. Her face lost all color, and her lips went dry. What? No, Yu! Don't leave me! The eyes behind her silky, swaying bangs looked as if they were about to cry. What? Don't! You're the strong one here! I'm the weak one! You can't lose hope! Silky, swaying bangs? And just then I realized how hot she... Wind. Wind? It's Wind. That's my name! Oh, your name's even weirder than mine! Muttering this, I looked in the direction of the wind. Down the extremely long corridor. Oh! Oh, wind, because it's coming from outside with the water. So yeah, it's flooding. Something appeared pushing and vying for space. Water or a person? No way. You're kidding. It's a repeat of the beginning of 999! Actually, I think this came first, in which case the 999 beginning is a repeat of this, but... It couldn't be! Water? A monster came crashing toward us at a terrifying speed, mixed in a roiled spray of water. Oh! That's funky. Oh gosh! And then I died. The end. There was no doubt. Oops. Too bad I never took those swimming lessons as a kid. Real story. I am kind of frightened of water. Awesome song. I'll listen to that. That's catchy. Love the music so far in this game. Yeah, it's had really good ambient songs up until now. Now this it's got some good pounding songs. But yeah, real story. I almost drowned as a kid once. Ever since then, I've kind of not wanted to swim ever. But yeah. So this kind of thing would terrify me. Like I'd be like, ah! But yeah, that's why I would never go there. I wouldn't risk it. Like, unless I heard, I don't know how safe this place is supposed to be. If it's the kind of thing where, oh, this has been around for hundreds of years and nothing bad has ever happened, then I might be willing to go inside. But other than that, if this has like been only around for a few years or something, I wouldn't risk it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, anything with that much water? No thanks. Anyways, there was no doubt. It was a rushing behemoth of water. That means it'd be a good idea for me to eat a devil fruit, since I can't swim anyway. A massive froth of waves. Ah! It was not the time to be shouting, and yet it came out anyways. You and I started sprinting desperately. Every time I read those lines, it's funny every time. We turned left at the corner and ran. And we ran so far away, until we started having to swim. Just keep running and then keep swimming. And ran and ran and ran. The voice of the monster was right on our heels. I like that. Calling it the monster? That's nice. Maybe he can't swim either. That's why he's calling it the monster. But we couldn't look back. If we looked back, we felt like we would be swallowed up. Something beyond fear or terror had made our minds go completely blank. We couldn't even think. So, something I haven't done yet in this game that I think it just came to my mind, so I want to do it. Prediction time! So, what happened? Why is there a break? What caused it? Was it a natural disruption, or did someone willingly try to sink this place? My bet right now is that someone willingly tried to sink this place, because this is the creator of Zero Escape, which means it's probably gonna, it's more of a mystery game than a visual novel, like at least traditional dating visual novel. So it'd be kind of anticlimactic if it was like, oh yeah, it just happened. It would make more, and also, you'd think if this place it's supposed to be safe, right? You'd think they couldn't just have that happen, unless somebody caused it intentionally. Or maybe unintentionally, but somebody caused it. I don't know if this game is going to have much of a villain or a plot twist that one of the characters like you is evil. Possibly, they might. But there might just be some big evil group we have to fight. I have no idea. I'm excited. But I'm guessing somebody caused it. I don't think it was natural, because that'd be a bit anticlimactic. I mean, they could make it work. Like, sometimes it's just a natural disaster happens and you have to survive. But I think this is more of a mystery game than just a survival game. So that's why I'm pretty sure somebody caused it. We couldn't even think, except for all that time I spent thinking just now. We could only run desperately for our lives. My shoulder bumped against the wall of the narrow corridor. It looked like my foot would get caught up in the bent metal flooring. And then the song started looping because I spent too long thinking to myself out loud. Avoiding the pipes that hung down, we leaped over the raised entrance of the watertight door and ran. We just ran on and on. This has got to be a dream. How long do you get to keep running for? I mean, that water's going pretty quick. It's going to catch you really quickly. This has got to be a dream. For an instant, that thought cut across my mind. And then push it out of the way, because if it's not a dream, then you want to do your best to avoid it. In a world without people and faded colors, a drooling monster was reaching its bluish-white arms out toward my neck. That's nice. I like that wording. We were spit out with the massive water into a sprawling room. Oh, that's good. So you get into a bigger, wider room, the water won't go as high, I guess? That's good. We were turned head over heel in the violent water. It seems like the water isn't completely engulfing the room, though, so you're okay, right? Several times, maybe several dozen times over and over again. Or, wait, were you swallowed up? Or are you in a different... Because the picture looks like the water's only on the floor and not all the way up. But there's the way he's saying it, it's like they were swallowed and they're getting shaken. Until finally my body stopped moving. Uh-oh. He blacks out a lot in this game. I black out a lot in this game. But not you. Yeah. Ow! Ow! I hurt my knee! I peeled my body from the soaked floor. Water was still pouring in from the far side of the open emergency entrance. Or exit, whichever you prefer. Water was flowing down like a waterfall and spreading smoothly toward the far corridor as if it were crawling across the floor. That's right! What about you? What about you? I said out loud. Just as I thought. And looked back, you was just standing up. Oh, and she's got the little water effect. Oh, that's cute. Is her hair different because of the water now? Or am I just... I mean, it looks more orangey. I thought it was more brown. Am I seeing things? Or is it just not paying attention to the hair? I don't know. Maybe I'm only now looking at it because I'm looking for changes. Nah. You okay? I shook the soaked Yu's shoulders and looked into her eyes. Are you okay? As I shook violently. They were empty. What? No! Her purplish blue lips were quivering. Are you okay? Are you okay, Yu? Oh, it's okay. Are you afraid of water or something? Because if that's the case, why the fuck are you here? Yu was completely dazed. Okay, I'm gonna have to be the leader now. It looks like, she finally gave in to her more. I'm just kidding. She finally, you know, she lost control. I get it. She's been so, what is it? I don't know the word I'm looking for. So I'm gonna say so much of a leader so far, and you know she's had a lot of courage, and she's been the one leading the way. But at a certain point, I get it. She's gonna probably break down. Sometimes they don't, but it shows her more human side. But now I kind of have to step it up. I feel so I should be stepping it up. Come on, how will you ever get into use Vag if you don't be the man? You! Hang on, you! Are you in there, you? Is you in there? Ellipses. The level of water continues to rise during the short time. Is it like up to our faces or what? What should I do? What should I? Come on, lead the way. Stop being a follower, start being a leader. I mean, to be fair, I prefer to be a follower generally. I can be a leader in situations like this. I'd be a leader. Again, I wouldn't find myself into a situation like this. I'd never go down here. But in a similar situation that didn't involve water, I might find myself in. If I had to be, I could be a leader, even though I'd be fine if somebody else would. Like, if someone else wanted to be a leader, I'd be like, okay, sure. I wouldn't have no arguments. But if nobody else wanted to do it, I'd step up. Anyways. Just then it happened. The watertight doors of the four sides of the room began to close at once. Is that good or bad? The doors are closing. Is it closing after the water is through or before? Ever so slowly, letting off a dull sound. You! Wake the fuck up! Slap her! Kiss her! No, slap her. Kissing is a bit too soon. If slapping doesn't work, then kiss her. I tried shouting and even shaking her harder, but there was no response. Kiss her! Slap her first. Rather, Yu's body went limp and she collapsed to the floor. Oh gosh, did you just... She straight out, like... She just left the building! Like, she... What's the word for that? I get that she passed out. That's the word. She passed out. So, some kind of fear must be getting to her, I guess, for that to happen all of a sudden. Quit goofing around! Come on, get her on your shoulders and just go, man. I took Yu's arm and put it over my shoulder. Thank you, lifting her up. Give her a full-on piggy bank if it's possible. Piggyback. I started walking toward the nearest watertight door. Yu is heavy like a stone. Maybe you're just not that good at lifting. Don't tell her that, though, by the way. You never want to tell a girl, you're too heavy. Like, you saying I'm fat? Water pooled around both my legs, and I couldn't move forward as fast as I wanted. That also will hurt your movement. Yeah, it's not Yu's fault. It's the water. Gradually, a steel partition slid down from above, right on top of my neck. Boom! Headshot. Or neck shot, I guess? Another one came up from below. Came up from below? Went up, came... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Came down from above, came up from below. Pushing away water as it moved. The stopped-up water swirled around. I still don't fully understand if this is good or bad. Based on the music, I'm going to assume bad. As the width between the doors narrowed, the water level increased. Come on, make it in time. Please just make it in time. Oh, the water level's increasing. That's bad. Okay, bad. Just making sure. Sadly, the door didn't stop moving. Oh, so a door in front of him is closing now. That's really bad. There's only a small opening left for us to escape. Throw her in there first. Be the man. I mean, I don't know. If they give me a choice, I'll probably do that. But realistically, in that kind of situation, I mean, I don't know what I would do. It's hard to say for sure. To be completely fair, I barely know this Yu girl. Like, if I was in such a situation, this is someone I barely know. I might try to save myself. I don't know. I'd probably try to help her as long as I could, but, like, if it's like, oh, it's you or her, and you, like, don't even know her at all, I might try to, I'd probably save myself. I don't know. It's hard to say, because you don't know until you're actually in that situation. Like, it's a split-second decision kind of thing. Anyways. There was only a small opening left for us to escape. Whoa! There's no way I'm gonna die here! Giving a shout, I ran, pushing the water out of the way. You ran, even with you? Okay, go for it. Can you really make it with both of you? You slumping body weighed heavily on my shoulder. But I couldn't let go of her arm. That's right. She led me when I was, in a daze. Now I gotta lead her. It's only fair. I pulled together all my power. I went into seed mode. Yes. That's right. He has amnesia. It turns out he's actually some kind of superhuman. Now he's unlocking his superpowers. Wouldn't that be nice? Almost there. Almost right there. Flump! With one hand, I grabbed hold of the edge of the... Just barely. You just barely got through. Oh yeah. Turns out you left you behind. Shit! Well, I'm not getting laid with her. There's always the seductive voice. Just a few seconds after I'd squeezed our bodies through the narrow gap, the watertight door closed completely. Okay. Whew, that was tense. I like that. The music really helped give a feel to that. We placed our backs against the closed door and collapsed. There was almost no sense of relief. Both of my legs were shaking, and my heart was beating like it would explode. We spent a few moments there in a stupor. A super stupor because of your superpowers? The next thing I knew, the seawater had mostly disappeared from the floor. That's not to say that it was completely dry. It was still wet, and I completely missed whatever time that was. I know, I saw I was up there. I didn't look at it. Anyways. And my body and Yu's body were right on top of each other. Yeah, no, that's not right. Don't take advantage of her when she's asleep. Take advantage of her when she's awake, not when she's asleep. You gotta have some standards. Aw, that's so cute. I'm gonna turn the voices up. Just because I'm doing so much talking at the moment. That might be about to change, but I think in sections where there's low talking from other characters, I kind of want the voices up to give the more of a dramatic feel. It's just when, I don't know, when I'm not doing much talking myself. Anyways, achoo! We were still soaked. Oh, turns out Yu's clothes are see-through now. Giggity. Are you alright? Are you alright, Yu? Nani-o? Nani-dato? You were really out of it until just a second ago. You kind of passed out. What was that about? Can you tell me? Tell me your life story. Let's go onto your route right here, right now. Let's go to the end of the flag right now. Who was? You were! Are you kidding? What just happened? Tell me what just happened just now. You were. Me? I was? Watashi? Watashi desu? You stood up and took her wet hair in hand, wiping away the water droplets around her eyes with the palm of her hand. That's right! The water carried us away! Okay, so you forgot what happened after that. Did you fall unconscious, like, while standing up? Is that what happened, or... Because it seemed like you were passed out by that point. Or were you just in a daze and then passed out? Or did you pass out while standing up, which would be impressive. That's impressive if you can do that. Carried and carried us away! What happened? I had to carry you the rest of the way. You're welcome. Nah, it's okay, we're even. In fact, I still owe you a little bit, to be honest. You've helped me a lot. We got swept into the next corridor over. And then all of a sudden, the watertight doors started to close. But you were all spacey. Kinda like me. Hey, we're a good pair. And to make things worse, you fainted. How did we get out? I carried you, duh, like the man that I am. I got us out. I did it. All by myself. No thanks to you. I'm just kidding. You? But you're so whippy. Thanks. Thanks, you. Thanks a lot. Yup. I somehow managed to, pull that strength out in the last minute. I think it was my boner power. Turns out I had just enough boner points to make it through. Really? What, you don't believe me? You don't think I'm up to it? You think I'm just some wimp? Even I can have some moments to shine sometimes. But... You, well... You seem the type that needs help rather than dishes help out. Yeah, I understand that. But hey, even people like that, in situations where there's no one to help them, they can help themselves, you know. Surprisingly, it's true. In a way, I'm kind of similar to that. I mean, yeah, you know, it's true. Like, I kind of piggyback off others, you know, when they're willing to be piggybacked off. But, you know, when push comes to shove, I can do the shoving. What? What? What's that supposed to mean? You know exactly what it means. You're such a wimp. Oh, it's a joke. I'm just kidding. Even though it's the truth. You really did save us. Suppose I should thank you. Yeah, thank me with a kiss. I wonder. Okay, so arigato gozaimashita. I know the Japanese language fascinates me. I'm scared to learn it because then I feel like the magic will disappear. But arigato, is that like I know I've heard this before. Sometimes it's just arigato, and sometimes it's arigato wada wada wada. And like what was it? The extra bit? Remind me. Oh, that's right, because you don't get the or no? Can you? Fuck. You bowed your head slightly. Now I can hear it. Yeah, the gozaimashita. I'm sorry for insulting anyone who speaks Japanese, but like, why do they add that on sometimes and other times not? That's something I'm curious about. I mean, if you want to let me know in the comments, and you do know, then feel free. I mean, if you don't want to let me know, it's fine too. I just, it's the kind of thing I think about when I hear these Japanese phrases over and over. Do you really mean it? I mean, of course she means it. Thank you. I mean, what else do you need? Maybe that was a passionate thank you. Maybe that extra bit is the passionate way of saying thank you. It's kind of like French kissing versus regular kissing, French thanking versus regular thanking. Of course. I guess. You guess? You guesses? Yeah. I said it was joking. Is it a joke or isn't it? Which part's the joke? You take everything so seriously. You're just an innocent youngin'. How old are you? Maybe you've already seen the harshness of the world. You are already working here, by the way. But what if it turns out she's a midget? Maybe not a complete midget, because we can probably still, you know, go certain depths with her. But maybe it turns out she's like 20-something, and I'm like 17. No, today's my birthday. Just barely legal. Yeah. Ellipses. Awkward. Oh, whatever. Well, I suppose I owed you one anyway, so I guess we're even. In fact, I probably owe you two, so I still owe you one. Owe me? Oh, she doesn't even realize. Oh, that's so nice. That's too nice. I mean, I don't know. It depends on who you are. Like, me, personally, I wouldn't expect somebody to repay me, but I'd always be thinking if I do it, like, okay, they fucking owe me now. I wouldn't tell them that usually, but I'd be thinking it, and I'd be like, okay, so when do you pay me back? I'd just be thinking that internally. But the idea of, you know, helping somebody and not even thinking to yourself, okay, now they owe me, that usually doesn't happen with me. Usually, I know when somebody probably should owe me, and vice versa, when I should owe them. But when someone actually does something and doesn't even think to themselves, you know, I'm doing a lot for them. I wonder if they should do anything in return. Doesn't even think that? That's too nice. You're too nice, you. That's too nice. You could get taken advantage of that way. Anyways, owe me. When I collapsed at the shop, you helped me out, right? And you also led the way at first. So now we're even. In fact, I'd say I still owe you. She helped a lot. When I said that, Yu's face lit up in a smile. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry up and find an exit. Yeah. You never know when there might be another flooding. Indeed. Yu was checking the ceiling and walls as she started walking. I followed along behind her. We cut across the wide room heading for the exit. There was a big empty mechanical merry-go-round. So we still haven't seen any people? Where did they all go? Maybe it's all a dream. That'd be stupid. Without music or the voices of children playing. Only its bright lights glowed in a lonely sort of way. I walk this lonely road with only one friend to call my own. I walk sort of alone. Hey, you know, they say 2 is just as bad as 1, that song, right? What is it? 1 is the loneliest number that you... 2 is just as bad as 1. I don't agree. I think 2 is a lot less lonely than 1. I'll agree that, you know, once you get 3, that's when you start to get a really good number, but 2 is okay. 2 isn't terrible. 2 is much better than 1. Anyways, hey to yourself. Hey, you. Haven't even asked your name yet? Oh, did you? I thought you asked and I told you that I don't know. Did that not happen? Or am I supposed to make up the name? Huh? Name. Your namae. Ooh, is that name in Japanese? Namae? What is your namae? Oh, yeah, that. Don't have one. Has he? Yeah, that's right. He hasn't brought it up yet. That's why he's just named Kid, right? We don't know his name? Call me Kaido Kid. My name is... Do I make it up? Or did they not let me because he has a real name and he's just having amnesia probably? And? I didn't know. I didn't know my name. So let me tell her the nickname that she should call me until I remember my real name. They could do that. Then I could actually even put a name. That'd be interesting. My name. There's no way. It couldn't be. I should know it. It's my name. My very own name. The name I think my parents gave me, probably. Unless I changed it. Name. Namae. Then all of the sudden again, a shock shot through my whole body. Turns out I get seasick. What's the matter indeed? That's what I would like to know. What's with this Geigesy vision? My head hurt. Look at that thing on the left. Looks like a... This looks kind of like a face, right? That's Geigesy. Looks kind of hand-drawn, doesn't it? This red picture? When you really look at it, it looks kind of really basic. I mean, at first, if you look at it, it looks like, ooh, this is trippy. And then you take another second, you're like, this is really basic and bland. But, whatever, it gets the job done. It's the red and the purples and the mind trippiness. It's only this bit on the left that seems really, complex. Anyways. It seemed like it would split it right open. I held my head in both arms and crumpled forward. I don't know if I'm Daijobu. Are you Daijobu? If you're Daijobu, I'm Daijobu. Well, hey, again, it's like we're similar. She randomly collapsed. I randomly collapse. It's like we're going in sync, almost. You know, we're taking turns though. We're alternating. She has to leave me when I'm out of it. I have to leave her when she's out of it, and then in between, maybe we make out of it. Grinding my teeth, I desperately tried to endure the pain. Darkness blanketed my eyes. Couldn't see anything. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even hear my namae. The darkness invaded my brain and glommed together. There was a glob that wouldn't devour my would devour my brain. Much worse than one that wouldn't devour it. And dissolve it into mush. Hang in there! Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's right. Yes, ma'am. I didn't know. I didn't know my name. My namae. Who could I ask to know my namae? Possibly be